Little Nitro.
Stacked.
If James lost, he'd have to eat a dub.
I'm not doing that. Did you see that clip of Deion Sanders?
You don't call Nick Saban Nick. Don't call me Deion.
Let me put some respect on his name. Welcome, everybody. It is the Paul Rodriguez Show. It is the 13th of June. The Ides of June are upon us. In the studio, 44, producer James is on the engineering block, and that man, the Arkansas Razorback faithful in the DF dub, the Burbs, the man who is always chasing Jerry Jones's coattails, maybe not really. Wes Washington in the building. How you living, sir?
Good, man. Quick shout out to my little sister. Happy birthday.
Shout out.
Don't ask me how old she is. I can't reveal that anyway if I did know.
Look at it. You see all that Jerry Jones gear in the back?
Mm-hmm.
Over the left shoulder?
Cowboy shirt today?
Yeah. You got the cowboy shirt on?
Yeah.
Man, I got the oh man. Well, everybody's favorite teams are in the news. Apparently, one of the rookies for the Dallas Cowboys got kicked out of OTAs, aka the Vanilla Gorilla. I think that was a self-proclaimed name he gave him. One of the later round draft picks. We'll get into the name a little bit later. How do you kick that OTAs? You had to have been fighting. Had to have been fighting, I'm thinking. Had to have been like pushing people around. Anyways, has a knack for being aggressive. Maybe they need something like that. A little bit of nastiness. We'll see. Devontae Adams in the news, ruffling some feathers. Maybe not really. I don't know. We'll see. We'll talk about it a little bit more. Game 5 tonight, kicking off probably, 30 minutes?
Yeah, here at 8.
Celtics a -4 favorite going into the night. Celtics +4 underdog. I don't know if the line's changed since we've seen that this afternoon. Let's get into it. NBA Finals knotted up at 2-2. Klay Thompson is MIA. Draymond's on the bench. Klay Thompson is leading the Warriors. Him and Tim Pool pretty much just like trying to get another championship for Steve Kerr. How many is that going to be for Steve Kerr? Like 8?
Oh, total?
Yeah, total. He's got so many. He's got, I think, 3 with the Bulls, 2 with San Antonio, probably 3 with maybe more. Maybe how many?
I think he has 1 with San Antonio, if I'm not
I
mistaken.
think he's got 2 with San Antonio.
Yeah. Let's see here.
I think it's just a lot. Wes, what do you think like tonight? What does it look like for you? Do you think the Celtics is tonight that Tatum takes over fully, or Steph Curry does his thing from beyond the arc?
To tell you the truth, man, it's really been kind of unpredictable.
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of feel like the way the series is going, you figure that Boston's going to win because they've been going
Right.
back and forth. But thing for Boston, they got to take care of the ball. You know, it's not that Boston's playing bad, but they just have way too many turnovers, man. But I mean, the Warriors have a ton of stupid turnovers. I don't know. These dudes just don't value the ball. They do some crazy passes sometimes, you know.
Do you think it's the style of play that allows them to be a little bit more loose with the ball, or is it maybe, are they a little bit more tired? Like for the Celtics, they're probably giving more effort on defense. Could they just be a little bit more lackadaisical, or is it just pure laziness, you think?
I just think that the Celtics don't have a true point guard. You know,
Yeah.
they don't have that run. They don't have run. You know, they got. I want to say Marcus Smart. He's more of a defensive dude. I don't know if he's your
the reason,
ball handler.
Wes, the reason that they don't have a point guard is because all the Boston Celtics fans are saying F Kyrie in the streets. I mean, that's what Instagram is saying. They're saying F Kyrie in the streets. Like there's someone. One of them called him a B. I'm trying not to cuss as much. We're trying to make this a little more family friendly, but you know, I'm sure somebody's gonna slip one of these words in here every now and then. But it's all good.
Yeah, but it's because Kyrie kind of throws gasoline on the fire, though, man. You know, he's not helping himself with.
How does he do that?
Fans,
how?
How?
Yeah.
Did you not see the series against the Nets? He was making little motions behind his head. He was flicking them off behind his head and stuff. The fans.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
And
AJ Hawk did it. I mean, there's pitchers who did it. What's the difference?
He stomped on the Celtic logo. Man, you got to realize that only fan base angrier than Boston
It's Dallas
like
Cowboys.
the no. I'm just no. The Cowboy fans are actually most of the Cowboy fans are nice.
Stop lying to yourself.
You know, come on, no, they're just dumb.
But back to Kyrie.
No, back to there. It's like the fan base in Boston is just very angry. They're like, once you turn on them, they're gonna be mad. Like,
But why are they always angry?
Boston wearing a Yankees hat, they'll beat you up.
Why?
Because they're that angry. That's why I don't know, man. I mean, if I lived in Boston, I'd probably be that angry too.
I mean, you had the Patriots. You had Tom Brady for 20 years. You had the Celtics with the first original, maybe not the original Big Three, but the Big Three that was notable in the 2010s. They got a couple of championships back then. What's the problem? Paul Pierce is out here acting all kind of wilding on Instagram. Can't get dapped up in the stands. What's the problem?
Kyrie didn't do anything for him though. Kyrie, he was supposed to win a championship. It was this. He played with this team that they have here, a few years ago, and he didn't do anything. So, and then he's talking smack. So, like, you got to win.
Yeah.
And plus, who likes it in Boston? It's a terrible, terrible place.
Man, you show some respect to these Boston fans are going to start coming out of the woodwork, and they're going to be totally aiming for you every single show. As soon as you start opening your mouth, anything about the Patriots, anything about the Boston Bruins, anything about what's the baseball team?
The Red Sox.
Yeah, that's how much respect I have for Boston fans too.
You been to Boston, Wes, or you're just talking about their fan base?
I'm just the fan base, just I've met them and just seeing them. They show videos of them. Like I said, they're not as bad as Philly, but they're right behind them.
Where I give credit to the Celtics organization is that they drafted those players. Like the majority of those players, I think 4 out of the 5 are homegrown. I think Horford left, but then came back. But all those guys were drafted, and they've been together how many years? 4 years? 5 years? So that's like that to me is like the way you're supposed to do it. You do it in the draft. You build the team. After they probably got all the money off the books for, Garnett, Paul Pierce, and what's his name, Allen. That's probably when they finally got the book straight, so they can bring in some new talent. But tonight, James. I want to get James' opinion also on the matter. James, big basketball. Shout out to you and your cousin's new show, Barbecue Chicken. Where can they find that?
Spotify, and I believe we just got on Apple iTunes as well.
Shout out
Barbecue Chicken Podcast.
We need to get on iTunes.
Oh yeah,
we need to figure out how to get on iTunes. But yeah, shout out to that. That's more of a sports basketball centric show. Mm-hmm. We're a little more football centric over here, but we do dabble. But the biggest thing I wanted to get from James' point of view is Wes, who do you like tonight? Are you going to flip-flop now? Okay.
I'm going to Warriors, even though I think it's probably going to be the Celtics.
He likes the Warriors, but I think James is different of the opinion. Professional over here.
Damn it. Sorry. I'm going to go with Boston.
But so you like Boston for what reasons?
Man, I don't know. Warriors look like, don't get me wrong, like if they catch fire, like they can at any moment, but I think that like Klay Thompson's playing like shit. Draymond's playing like shit. Here we go. I'm the one that
I knew it. That's what I was waiting for. It. I was like, they're just gonna come in.
I just like froze.
He's like, I said it, didn't I? Yeah, he did.
But yeah,
my biggest thing is like taking away with Draymond. Like, even his mama said, and this is no disrespect. Even his mama said maybe he's cloned on social media. Like, your son's playing so horrendously. Like, some people are gonna blame it on this, some people are gonna blame it on that, and Draymond's been doing everything for his people in his community since the beginning. So I don't want to hear it's not that he's doing his new show podcast, that it's a distraction. I don't think that's what it is. I think that I looked at my beard on these old shows and I looked at his beard compared to what it was. And it's like, Father Time may be just creeping in. I saw a couple of white hairs and here's his beard. There's some white hairs in my beard. We need to get that like edited out. But at the same time, it's like, has Father Time come for Draymond? Do you think that's the case, Wes, or do you think that it's just he's in a lull right now? He's in a low point.
I think it might be actually the matchups. Yeah, remember this team hadn't really played that much together. Most of the They with Clay, Draymond, and Curry, they haven't played that much together. But I just think it might be the matchup problems. I think he has a tough time with the matchup in Boston with Williams. I think Williams might be too long for him. They're giving him trouble.
I got one thing.
What's the guy Grant?
Yeah,
Both of the Williams guys are giving him trouble, and plus Horford had that really good game in Game 1. So I think he's just in bad matchups.
Is it the Celtics are just too physical? And listen, we know the officials are not going to be calling the game for they're going to give Draymond every inch that they're going to give him. And now Draymond can't bully anybody anymore. Now it's kind of like he's getting bullied, and the length and the physicality taking its time, showing its form on Draymond, like he can't keep up. That's what it looks like.
I mean, it could be. Like I said, I mean, this team is really not. I mean, they haven't played together that much. They just when they play together, they just seem to be better than most. But
so we're just gonna they're just gonna sit back. Coach Kerr is gonna step back and say, "Look, Wardell, go ahead and just run it back. Try to get to the championship." You know who I'm talking about, Wardell?
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah. Everybody, the rumors are they're gonna lose one of the guys after the season, especially if they don't win it. But I mean,
you telling me
they're gonna sit Draymond in the fourth.
You telling me Wardell is gonna be out? Wardell's out. That's what you're telling me.
Well, who's Wardell?
That's Stephen Curry, my friend. Wardell. That's his given name.
Oh, my bad, dude. I did not know that.
Oh, y'all the basketball experts.
I just thought his name was Steph Curry.
No,
they call him Chef Curry. No. That's all he nicknames.
That's his wife. That's Aisha. That's his wife.
Splash Brothers.
Take it easy, sir. You take it easy, sir. What? James over here throwing all kind of gaffes in the mix.
I will say I don't know the woman personally, just what's been reflected on her on social media and shit. You know, I'm just like a shitty personality.
Oh, we're not talking about the soon to become Mrs. Mahomes. We're not talking about her.
Oh,
right, I don't know about that. That's
fair enough.
She's not spraying champagne on patrons who are in 0-degree weather.
That is true.
Okay, I'm just saying.
All right.
They're officially married now, right?
You find out you following her on IG.
No, bro, I can't.
I'm gonna look.
Yeah, please do. I don't even follow Patrick on there. The only people I follow are like financial people and a couple of, influencer accounts. If you can give off or take what I'm giving there. Wes is like, what are you talking about? It's all right, Wes. We'll turn you on to some fun accounts. They'll probably keep you entertained whenever you have downtime, and just got to watch yourself in traffic. Don't watch the IG clips while you're driving.
Dude, I look red on camera. Do I look this red in real life?
You looked that red Saturday when you came by to pick up that cord. Yeah, but you don't look like to me. And let's put James had a really good weekend. James was at a barbecue competition Saturday all day. Was it what now?
Get some barbecue chicken.
Well, what's actually funny is that they were calling for judges and they sent me an invite. It's like, yeah.
Did they really?
Yeah, of course they did.
Of course they did, right? Of course they sent me. Yeah, producer Drew sent me the invite. Like, hey, they need judges for barbecue chicken. I'm like, that was in the middle of my nap, by the way, Saturday. No, that was Sunday. But yeah, I was like, barbecue chicken. It's 100 degrees. It's 11:30 in the afternoon. Nah, Jack, I'm not going anywhere out.
When we were there, they were asking for judges for the chili. But I was like, man, dude, if I get too much, dude, I'm going to wreck my stomach.
Yeah.
How do you think that works, man? I feel like after a while, your taste buds, I seriously doubt that you can,
if they give you some celery or ginger, maybe some pickled, something to clean your palate, basically, you should be fine. Water, crackers, stuff like that. You should be fine. But I've never been in a competition. I wouldn't want to be in a I wouldn't want to be a judge.
It's a pretty fun environment to be in.
Well, you like judging people, so I mean.
Oh yeah, I love to judge other human beings, but I don't want to judge their barbecue chicken. Now, if we're talking about beef ribs or we're talking about brisket, then yeah, count me in. But Barbecue chicken with barbecue sauce.
All
No,
right, dude, you're making me hungry, man.
I'm just saying.
I seen Drew's. I feel like every competition, he's kind of just like
He's leveling
He's
up.
perfecting his
Yeah.
crap.
He's
Pretty
leveling
interesting.
up
We're gonna
his-
talk more about that on Wednesday's episode of Dark Side of the Mic.
Shout out! Look at you getting all these plugs over here. Wow, just busy.
Oh my
Can
God.
you fix your phone,
That's Drew
sir?
right now.
No, it's not. Put him on. Put him on. Drew, are you on the Are you on the show?
What's up, Drew?
What y'all doing?
You're on the show, sir.
We're doing a Paul Rodriguez show.
God dang it. Hey, I got a barbecue question for you.
What's up?
Ask it on the air.
Right? Does anybody stay the night cooking meat or not?
No,
No?
no.
Wait a minute. Hey, hashtag no ad.
We're talking about your ribs and all of that. How?
Oh, see, it's perfect. Barbecue.
Yeah.
What's going on?
He needs a
I'm
barbecue
on the Paul Rodriguez
podcast.
show right now.
Yes, you are. You are on the Paul Rodriguez show right now.
You need a.
Damn, what's going on, Paul? How you doing?
I'm good, man. Happy birthday to producer Drew. Today's his. What are you? 35 today?
33.
Hell no, I'm not that old, man. I'm 33.
Easy, bro. With the swears, easy.
It's my sister's birthday.
Still a little young buck.
Yeah, all right. You Thundercat
Yeah.
out there.
I think my sister's around that age.
Say you're a little Thundercat.
Yeah, I'm still a young Thundercat.
All right, man. You want to shout out your barbecue name? Where we doing the barbecue at?
Over there at the Chisholm Trail Cook-Off, it was a big time at barbecue.
How did
Park, Texas.
how'd you do? Would you score? Would you rank?
Well, this one we did was through the Lone Star Barbecue Society. Normally, I do the IBCA, so they show you what you do. You from dead last to first place. They give you your points layout. This one they do it just by numbers, so they only go all the way to 15.
Okay.
So you only know if you're in the top 15. So I only did chicken, ribs, and brisket.
Did you make the top
So,
15?
Well, on one of them, on ribs, I got 13th place. So
That's pretty
did
good.
Yeah. See, with me, I know I cook good. I mean, I'm not trying to, everybody, the meat is good.
All right. Let's go. Wrap it up. Here we go.
No, but I was lacking on, because it's the whole competition, presentation, the way it looks, flavor is just flavor. You got to make sure the smoke ring is there. The sauce is right. You maybe have a hint of something to pop when they're trying it. That tastes different than everybody else's post smoked meat. It's pretty crazy, man. It's fun though.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now that you're
There you
all
go.
salivating, ready to go get your barbecue, go
I know,
look up your
man.
local
Talking about
barbecue
food.
to get your fix. Producer Drew, thanks for calling in, man. I know you got your question answered.
My bad for calling.
Nah, you're good,
You're
bro.
good, man.
It was ironic that you called.
I'll hit you up, man, after I get out of here. Got it.
Yeah,
What a coincidence.
what a coincidence. Might as well take that call, put it on the air real quick. I know Wes is over there just like, dang, barbecue chicken,
thinking about food.
ribs. What Drew over here talking about making sure you get that nice little pop. I'm just saying.
He had some good sauce going on. He mixed there was a local vendor selling seasoning and sauces and all of that, and so he went and bought a couple and tried
used
them out, mixed them together. Yeah, he did his own little mixture and stuff.
Wow.
I'm glad I took the boys over there because they needed to get out the house, so they were throwing the football and got them some Powerade and all of that stuff, and they were trying different stuff. We were walking around to the different spots.
You ain't gotta lie, man. You're just trying to wear them kids out so they go to sleep that night.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, I bet you they did
did.
go to sleep that night. So here, let's get it back on track. You like the Celtics. Wes, you like the Warriors, but you're still thinking the Celtics maybe do the thing?
Well, I'm just going by the pattern that they've been going. I like the Warriors, but going by the pattern, the Celtics are supposed to win tonight.
I don't know. I'm gonna take Golden State. I'm gonna take the favorite, but I mean, I don't know basketball. It's more of a fun. It's more entertaining for me than watching football because I don't know anything about the sport. So it's just kind of fun to see the ball go into the basket when I watch the highlights. I may not watch the whole game, but I catch some highlights. Anybody else catch anything fun this weekend?
UFC?
UFC was big this weekend.
Nope.
Shout out to Valentina Shevchenko
Oh, dude.
pulling out the split decision. That Talia Santos,
Hats off to her, man.
she walked away with a broken orbital socket.
Yeah, damn, she got hit hard.
This is like one of the biggest competitions that Valentina's faced since like I don't know, since I can remember.
That Santos woman's a bitch. She was a big woman.
Yeah.
She was tall.
5-round war.
She
Definitely had to earn it. And even then I was like, you know, I feel like I'm biased. I'm gonna go for Valentina.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I hope they don't screw her. But she got the split.
She got the champs decision.
Yeah.
And then Wei Lee,
Ended that conversation.
vicious knockout
Yeah.
of Joanna. And then hanging
Is
him
that
up.
the
right
one
there.
where she did like the little back spin and hit hit him in the
Yeah,
back of
dude.
the elbow?
That was she didn't see it coming.
No, at all.
Not even close.
Later out.
So you think she's done?
Joanna?
Yeah.
I don't think she. I
She
hope
said
not.
she hung him
yeah,
up.
she said. I hope not because she's a great fighter, but
She's good for the sport, for the women.
Yeah, for
She's a
sure.
firecracker.
she's top tier. you
Yeah,
know,
she's
up
tough.
there. So I don't think she should. She might have just been in the moment, emotions still fresh, you know. But who knows? Because she seems like the kind of woman that doesn't want to compete unless they're competing
Right.
against the best, you know. So who knows?
So are we setting up? Are we setting up Wei Lee?
Carla Esparza.
No. I'm going beyond that. Are we setting up Wei Lee, Nama Yunus 3?
Well, I think she's fighting Esparza for the championship.
But that's my point. Is that what's going to happen is Nama Yunus is going to have to fight for number one contender. She's probably going to win, and then Wei Lee's going to probably have the belt.
Yeah,
Wei Lee,
could do that. That would be 3, right?
that'll be a trilogy,
Yeah.
and then do it where? Do it somewhere like in China, Hong Kong. That would be huge, I think.
UFC in China.
In Hong Kong, it had to be in Hong Kong. I don't think they let them into China. Hong Kong's good enough.
Yeah, man, dude, Rose just like, man, she just like disappointed
She
me in the
slipped,
last
bro.
fight.
She just
Yeah.
slipped. She just slipped. I think. And then what about Yuri Prochazka?
That dude's an animal.
That dude is he is.
Well, I mean, hats off to Glover as well, because Glover put it
Dude,
to
they
him.
fought. It was a war.
Yeah.
That was a war too. It was
Choked
mainly
him
on the
out.
ground, but
30 seconds left in the 5th and final round. Choked
I didn't
him
think
out.
I was like because I was watching it. I saw it. I got to watch it.
You pay for these events or did you go somewhere?
We saw it.
I paid for them. I paid for it one way or another. But yeah, man. To see the war back and forth, and I was like, all right, well, this is supposed to end pretty quickly, and it went on and went on and went on. I was like, all right, we're in the 5th. Like, how's this gonna happen? And then Glover like pretty much dominated the 5th until the last minute, and then I think his gas tank ran out.
Yeah.
Because when he cut Yuri over that right with that left eye, I was like, dude, he's done. That's going right into his eyeball. And then in the 3rd, when Yuri clipped, he broke his nose, right?
Mm-hmm.
He broke Teixeira's nose because it was cut and broken.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, dude, how are they going to get through this?
Yeah. He's been on like projected to like go to the top and win the title for a while, but it wasn't an easy task, you know.
But
that was set
you
up
don't
of
think
him.
it was? It looked easy for him. I remember when he was fighting in the Apex.
Well, I thought that he was gonna finish him like in the probably like the 2nd round.
Yeah, but Glover, he
Flying
got
in.
that old man
Yeah,
strength.
so it wasn't easy, but I mean, he prevailed. But with that being said, I feel like he still has things to learn, like a lot of things to learn.
So
But
when I saw him, I'm like, dude, this is like, could this be the fight that gets Adesanya to go back to 205? Because I think they match up real good, Yuri and Adesanya, especially if Adesanya just destroys Cannonier on July 2nd.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with Jan Blachowicz.
Well, he's gonna have to get a shot.
Yeah,
Right? You would think. Because they had an encounter at the end of that 275, Yuri and Jan Blachowicz.
did they bring him in? I didn't watch it.
No, they didn't. They just had when Yuri was leaving, they had a little encounter.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know if you saw on the embedded, there was a meeting where Glover was going to the sauna and Yuri was leaving the sauna, and they crossed paths and like they spoke, and I was like, how do you let that happen? Like if you're UFC, how are you letting the? What if that was Khabib and Conor? Dude, it would have been a fight right
Yeah.
there. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody getting fired.
Somebody needs to like. When I saw that, I'm like, Dana's probably pissed. I mean, it was just stupid.
They slip up like that from time to time, whether it be like at the hotel, like in the elevators,
Mm-hmm.
or You know, there was I think O'Malley and somebody else got into it one time. I don't know. They might be. I think they might do it for the embedded. You know what I mean?
You think I can do it on
Sometimes.
purpose?
Yeah.
Did you see that exchange between Oliveira and Kamaru Usman?
Mm-mm.
It was like, I don't remember what UFC it was after, but they were like, Kamaru was here with another fighter, and then Oliveira was like walking to say hello to Dana, and then he kind of just like, Kamaru didn't want to dap him up, but he had to because Dana was right there, and I was like, could that be a 170? I don't know.
I think they just lined up Leon Edwards to fight Kamaru Usman.
Yeah, because he's gonna fucking make lightweight of that.
Yeah,
I think.
so. Leon Edwards been long overdue for a title shot.
Yeah, but whenever he gets there, just the same thing. Kamaru Usman's just a dog.
Yeah, he is.
He's just killing everybody. All right, guys, let's get into a quick break. Wes will bring you back in the mix with the football when we come back. 7:55. When we come back, we're gonna talk about Walmart and the Denver Broncos. I don't know how that's gonna like work, but is Russell Wilson the great value to Peyton Manning? I don't know. We'll talk about it when we come back. Welcome back, everybody. It is the Paul Rodriguez Show, the June 13th. Man, I'm ready for this coming weekend. I don't know about y'all, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm pretty sure you are too, sir. Producer James in the building. West Washington, we won't leave you as bored as we did in the last segment, sir. So kicking it off.
Good, man.
So kicking it off, we didn't really talk about Aaron Donald's deal. Thoughts on that huge mega deal that pretty much gives him $95 million over or $40 million raise up to $95 million for the rest of his contract? It's almost quarterback money, but at the defensive tackle position, pretty much raising the bar, raising the expectation. We know what Watson did for the quarterbacks and the guaranteed money. We don't really want to get into that too much, but we can if we have to. Lots of polarizing topics.
Watts after you got that contract.
Say it again.
How healthy was Watts after you got that big contract from the Texans?
For Watts. You mean JJ Watt?
JJ Watts. How healthy was he after you got that big contract from Houston?
I don't know. It's hard to gauge. I think that he was healthy enough to probably let me say it this way. The money he got from the Houston Texans wasn't for what he was going to do in the future. It was for what he had already done previously. Right. And I think the same thing is kind of occurring here with Aaron Donald. But Aaron Donald, like he was talking about walking away from the game if he didn't get his money. And apparently, he didn't, the Rams didn't let him call their bluff or call his bluff. And so they kind of paid him out his money. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. We all kind of see it a lot where players get broken off and then the production just slides immediately. It's like, well, I don't have to try as hard because I have all this guaranteed money. But at the same time, Aaron Donald doesn't strike me as that kind of player, but I guess you could say that for any competitor in the NFL. Hell, you could put that in any competitor on any level of professional sports. But I think for the defensive tackle position, getting this kind of recognition shows, number one, the importance of a pass rushing defensive tackle. I just want to see him shore up his game a little bit more. I think he's a little weak in the run defense, but I mean, he got the money. If it wasn't for him and Von Miller at the end of the Super Bowl, turning it up against Joe Burrow, Joe may comes back. Him and Jamar Chase may make a run to get that game pulled ahead if Aaron and Von Miller don't do what they will do what they get done. But do you think it's warranted? Do you think it's a little bit overpaid? Or do you think he's right on?
Well, I always think they're overpaid, man. But I mean,
why do you think they're all overpaid?
Because I'm not making that much money. If you make more money than me, you're being overpaid.
Oh, come on, man. Come on.
I'm hating. Hate.
Play haters ball.
I'm playing, dude. No, it's like you hit it right when you said that he's getting paid for what he did, and he deserves that money for what he's done for that franchise, and and getting them to Super Bowls and winning a Super Bowl. So, yeah, you got to give him that money. So he's warranted it. All jokes aside.
Lamar Jackson back at Ravens camp. Mini camps going on. I don't know. I think Lamar, he's another one. He needs to get paid. He's already going to be going in. I think he's going to get the Dak Prescott treatment. I think he's going to get franchise tag after this year, and then he's going to get franchised again, and then they get a deal done in that second franchise tag, which is going to suck for him because he'll get broken off with the money for the first year of his franchise tag. But, man, there's no guarantee money after that. And the way that man plays the game of football, it is dangerous for him. Do you see a contract being done before the season? Let me rephrase that. Do you see a contract being done before the end of this coming season, 2022?
I mean, I just really, dude, I don't see how you could sign that dude to a big deal. So I don't know how they're going to get it done.
How?
I know he's going to want money.
How do you not see it?
Because like you said, the way he plays football, you just figure he's going to get hurt. So if you can't guarantee him a bunch of money.
So what are you going to do? Bring in Baker Mayfield whenever he's done?
I mean, no, he'll stick around if you throw that franchise tag on him.
Yeah, but here's the thing: is what do you do when you're? Let's say it's 2024. You're in the second franchise tag. What do? They're gonna do him just like Dak, because that's what happened to Dak.
I mean, they probably will.
Why not pay him now and get it on a cheaper deal rather than in that 2024 market for the cap where it's probably 250 million, and then at the same time, quarterbacks are getting broken off for $250 million with a B, $250 million. Guaranteed.
I just don't think it should be a ridiculous contract. I definitely don't think it should be around. It shouldn't be like what's his name, Pat's Mahomes. So,
well, what do you think?
I mean,
what do you think
the
per year?
NFL has money. These teams have money to waste. Apparently, the Browns didn't even do their due diligence with.
I don't agree with
Deshaun
that.
Watson.
I don't agree with that. I think they did it.
What?
I think they did it.
Well, they did a shitty job.
Maybe.
Because he's gonna miss some time.
Let's stay on Lamar, and we'll get to Watson here in a minute.
Yeah. But no, I think they're gonna give him the money, but I just don't think he deserves a contract like say Mahomes.
But doesn't
he's
it
got
make
to be? I think he's got to be around Dak's.
It's gonna be way more. You got to think he's getting paid off the market. He's not getting paid off of other quarterback deals.
Dude, I think him and Dak have the same amount of playoff wins.
It's not about that. It's about when did your deal get done and get signed. That's what it's going to be about. Lamar is going to command 48, 50 million a year. It doesn't matter. That's the market. That's like saying your skill set in the market would garner less money even though you're doing the same job. Dude, how many times are they... Last year, the Ravens were depleted on offense. They had a tight end and a 300-pound fullback, and that's it.
Hey, I'm just saying, man. I just don't think that he's worth more than around what Dak makes. I just don't think he's worth that.
So you're telling me that if he was getting paid $50 million a year, he would be overpaid. And I know you're going to say, well, they're all overpaid. But no, for real. You would think he'd be an overpaid asset on the field.
But you said 50 a year? What's Mahomes making?
Like 45, close to 50.
No, he's got to be around.
No, see if you can look that up,
James.
James.
He's got to be around like 40.
No, dude, it's up there.
How much Mahomes is getting paid?
Yeah,
Lamar Jackson is that. He can maybe go 43.
Do this, James. Do Patrick Mahomes career earnings and look for Sport Track. But that's the case. I don't think he's going to get paid Mahomes duration. I don't think it's going to be a 10-year deal, but it's going to be like a 4-year, $200 million deal with 160, 180 fully guaranteed. That's where I think it's going to be in that neighborhood.
All right. Well, I mean,
you got some, James?
It says right here that the base value of his contract, including the next 2 seasons before his extension kicks in, is $477 million. Is that right?
Yeah, but what is it? Were you able to go to Sport Track?
Yeah. That's
so
right
go to career earnings, and then there should be a breakdown for per year.
Okay.
So what does this say for 2021, 2022 for Mahomes?
Under base salary?
Go to career earnings. There should be a tab.
Okay, hold on.
But if Lamar's going to get Dak kind of money, Dak's in the 40s. I think he well deserves more than that. It's almost like saying, dude, remember, Lamar is an MVP. Remember, he's an MVP. And he's taken his team to the playoffs nearly every year he's been in Baltimore. And let me just tell you, they shipped off. You can mind me all you want, sir, but you know the facts that are being spit out right now. Not to mention who's their number one receiver. Sammy Watkins done left. He got picked up garbage by Green Bay. Hollywood Brown got shipped off in the middle of the NFL draft to Arizona, and his buddy Kyler. They're both small guys. Anyways, get back to the point. James.
Got you. So 2021.
What was his career earnings?
2021, 22 mil.
Okay, so what is 22?
Upwards, we'll say 23 because it's just right out there.
And then 2022?
2022, 29 mil.
Okay, what about 23?
40 mil.
So that's when it kicks in. 2023 is when he goes to 40. When does he get to 50?
To 50, well, he goes in 2026. He's going to jump from 41, we'll say 42 up until 2027, it's gonna be 60 mil.
I mean, it's all backloaded, and they'll probably just restructure that and use cash over cap for the salary cap, so that turn all that money convert it into a signing bonus. That way, it doesn't hit the cap. Just kick the can down the road. Lamar's going to get broken off. I think Lamar's going to be right around 4 years, 200 million, or 5 years, 250 million. If that's it, I would do 5 year 250 with 200 fully guaranteed. If I'm his mom, which is his agent, that's got to be the play. Because if you don't do that deal now, it's going to be 300 million in 2 years.
But do you want to get your money? Or you want to win?
Well, they're winning. They're winning.
So get some weapons.
They're winning without the weapons. They're doing better than the Cowboys without the weapons.
It's not about doing better than the Cowboys. If that's your claim to fame is to do better than the Cowboys, you have a lot more problems than I could think of. There, they're doing better than the Patriots. No, you want to win Super Bowls. If you're not winning Super
Of course.
Bowls, then, I mean, that's what it's about.
Ray Lewis ain't on the defense anymore.
I know this.
And so I'm just saying,
You
those
know
defenses in Baltimore came from Ray Lewis. Maybe not the last one, but damn sure the first one did.
You want rings. You want to win.
Bro, and that's what I'm telling you. Like, you have to have a quarterback to win. Because here's the thing. If you don't have Lamar Jackson, who do you have?
Yeah, you can
Cam
break them off,
Newton,
but you don't need to break the bank. Though.
Sam Darnold.
You need to save some room. You need to save some room to get some other players in.
West, the cap is going to be $250 million in 2 years. They got the money. The money's there. You can move. You can move things around with the cap.
Oh, well, I mean, but I still don't think you should give him that much money.
God, dog, man, he's just taking this grown man's livelihood away from him.
I'm not because he can't survive off of not making that much money. Come on, man.
Just saying, I'm pro athlete. I'm pro all pro athletes. Get your money.
He's gonna get money. I'm just saying he doesn't
Get
deserve
all of it.
ridiculous amount.
All of it. All the money. All the coins. You telling me you're not picking up pennies off the floor, off the street? I am. I want all the pennies. Give them all to me. You can come. You can look at me sideways all day long, sir. I want the money. Call me Scrooge McDuck all you want with them eyes. I see you looking at me like Scrooge McDuck.
Who's picking up pennies, dog? No,
You don't pick up, dog. You ain't been broke enough.
I'll do you one better. I pick them up only if they're heads up.
Heads up 7-0. See a penny, pick it up. All day long, you'll have good luck. That's the way I live by. That's from Grease.
Yeah.
You remember that movie Grease with John Travolta and Sandra Dee?
Yeah.
I was about to say,
Terrible.
that was your decade. You should know.
Yeah, no, terrible. I tried to watch it a couple of times. Thought I might get a little action, but it's terrible.
How would you get
couldn't do it.
action from a Grease movie?
It's almost it's almost are you talking about like action, like action, or are you talking about like?
Yeah, with the lady. Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind
Oh,
of.
so you were trying
to
Netflix and chills. What you're trying to say?
Yeah. I'm saying it back in the day. I was like, we'll watch Grease, and you try to sit through it, thinking that you're doing them a favor.
Okay, all right. Do you remember Hunter Renfro from Clemson?
You talking about with the Raiders?
Yeah, 32 million, 2 years, 32 million, 21 guaranteed. Now you're gonna tell me he's overpaid too?
Has he been that good?
He's obviously producing. Hey, let's put it this way.
But I guess I need to realize that contracts are gonna get bigger because the league is making more money. They're getting more money, so they can pay them more. So I have to realize that they could pay. It's just like in the NBA, it changed where guys that are mediocre get like
20 million.
It'd be like a Jordan contract. You know?
Yes.
So now I have to realize that they got more money to pay them, but
Wes, the NFL signed a 10-year, $100 billion deal with TV advertisers. I mean, with networks, TV networks, $100 billion. That's why I tell the players, go get all the pennies, go get all the dollars, all of them. The NFL's gonna make it one way or not. You might as well get yours and take care of your family. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Especially the guy idiots like me out there buying stuff. So.
said it.
Hey, the key is that you admit it. That's it. The key is that you admit it.
It's all right. James buys it too. I mean, I guess I buy it too.
Well, if I was James, I wouldn't buy that much stuff either, though, because the colors are just terrible.
I like the colors.
Green and yellow is just terrible. I can't wear that.
Dude, you don't like money and gold or what?
They just don't look good on me.
Money and gold looks good to me.
I mean, I look better in blue, or gray, or
And you can say you look good in what do you look good in? Arkansas red, Arkansas maroon. Is that what you're gonna say too?
Exactly.
Yeah. Give me a break.
Sometimes you need
Like,
a third.
like,
you need a third eye,
For the
Wes.
Mavericks, I won't wear the green.
But does this say you won't wear that green, the alternate green?
No, I mean, I'll wear something with green on it, but I don't want it to be like mad green. Because like I hate St. Patrick's Day. I always wear my Arkansas green shirt. I feel like I'm like a highlighter.
Why do you
I
hate
like-
St. Patrick's
I'm
Day?
already big enough, so I don't like bright colors.
What is it with you and all anti-Irish? What is it with you? You don't like the Celtics? You don't like St. Patrick's Day? What's your problem? You don't like Guinness beer neither?
Whoa.
What's the
Simmer
problem?
down, dude. You don't have white folks mad at me, man.
That's what I'm
Chill
trying
out,
to
bro.
figure out.
You said it.
I didn't say I hated St. Patrick's Day. I just
You
hate
said
wearing
I
green
feel like a
shirt
big green
on
lighter.
St. Patrick's Day.
You said that looked like a big green highlighter.
Yeah, I just say I hate wearing green on St. Patrick's Day. I said I hate St. Patrick's Day.
Wes, I'm gonna make an
I
edit.
just,
I'm
I
gonna
don't
make
take it
a.
serious. White folks.
I'm gonna make an
White
edit.
folks be going
I'm gonna make an
crazy.
edit of this one, like Rick James. Oh, you think what's wrong with me? I'm gonna just go and somebody stomp all over their couch. Yeah, I went and put my feet all over his couch.
You can afford another one?
Did I backtrack? My bad.
Yeah, I thought it was the Hunter Renfro with you dogging on them people again, but I guess not.
What
Them
is he?
people.
Is he white? What do you mean, they people?
Hunter Renfro? Yeah. Renfro, that's
Is he white?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess Hunter. And you know a lot of brothers named Hunter. But
They probably went to if their name's Hunter, they probably went to prep school.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just be real about it.
Yeah. But
What's your Wes?
congratulations
What's
to
your
him.
middle name?
Watch out for the Raiders. What's my middle name?
Uh-huh.
My middle name is Wes.
Oh, your middle name is Wes. Is it Wes or Wes?
Wesley.
Wesley,
John
right?
Wesley Washington the second.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wesley, like homie from The Princess Bride. Wesley. You ever seen Princess Bride?
Maybe. I don't think I was a big fan. Is that the one with Fred Savage?
No, that's God, what's that show called?
Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father.
No, it's
No, that is the one
Somebody-
with Fred Savage. It was Fred Savage when he was really young.
with Wendy with what's her name?
Wonder Years.
Yeah, Wonder Years. That's what it's called. They rebooted the Wonder Years. Have you seen that?
Yeah, they got the black folks now.
Yeah, they got the.
I saw a couple episodes. It wasn't bad. It just fell off of my radar. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, he's the
doesn't show
kid.
up.
He's the kid getting the story told to him. Fred Savage.
I
Yes.
tried to tell it, man.
See, I knew that's what the problem was. West is the etymology of Wesley is Scottish, and that's why you got beef with the Irish. I figured it out.
Man, you done lost your mind.
No, that's
Anyway.
the truth. That's the etymology. It's Scottish.
Man,
It's all good. You down with what's that dude's name?
are you one of those horoscope people too?
Sir, etymology has nothing to do with horoscopes or tarot cards. We don't do that voodoo-ness over here, Jack. That stays. We don't do the occult.
I don't know, man. You been hanging out with Kyrie? You a flat earther?
Oh God, I don't know how he got on. You're gonna get us dinged and kicked off of YouTube. You killing all this nonsense out here. Just don't say the vid, and then we're gonna really get all kinds of man. If you say one 5-letter word, you get like deplatformed. Starts with a T and ends with a P, and don't say it. Get kicked off. Whole thing get shadow banned.
We got a Mingo in the chat.
Shout out.
Joined a little late, but he's here.
What up?
Tulip? You can't say tulip?
Can't say tulip, bro. Trollop is the word I'm talking about. Trollops. Can't do trollop.
No.
You don't know what a trollop is?
I do not.
Google it.
It's a little tulip.
What? What did you say it was?
Oh, just a little tulip. It was I don't know what that's from.
Where do you
It was a
get
saying.
where do you get these things from?
Dude, my friends, just over the years, we were dorks.
Were.
Now I look at it.
Were.
Is that a derogatory term for a woman?
I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, it is.
What is that word
You
like?
gotta watch out how you talk to the ladies.
Like
What do you
what
mean?
era is that word using?
Oh,
Obviously,
that's
because
old,
I figured.
old. That's I would probably say 50s, 40s probably is when that word was probably commonly
Sounds
used.
about right.
Yeah. I found it one time and it was better than another word. So I was like, yeah, let's use that one. 'Cause nobody knows what that means.
I have to bring it back.
Nah.
Do people still use the thesaurus?
Yes. What's wrong with the what's wrong with the thesaurus? Hey, Junior.
Hey, I heard that Adam Sandler movie is supposed to be pretty good. Hustle?
Well,
What does he got going on?
dude, he sold his soul to Netflix, dude. He like all his movies go to Netflix, and he's doing another
He
Netflix original.
signed a like big deal with Netflix.
Yeah.
Hey, whoa.
Shout out to
I
him.
know you not. Whoa. I know you're not dissing on Adam Sandler because he signed up with Netflix and got that money.
Hey,
No,
you-
no.
Just talking
I
about
said
athletes,
professional
you get the bag.
athletes.
Hate on Adam.
I said professional athletes. I didn't say anything about celebrities.
Do we need to break down?
What's wrong with
do
him
we need
getting
to-
his money?
Wes, do we need to break down Adam
Did
Sandler's
he come
contract?
from money?
Yeah, I think we do need to get his contract. Let's see.
Yeah, go ahead, get that. Bring the numbers.
I don't know why you hating on him.
Because he already had money. These young athletes ain't got nothing.
What do you mean? Whoa. No, he didn't have it. He didn't have any.
Bro, he didn't have money before he signed the deal with Netflix.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
talking about
yeah.
He still got the ability to make money.
Nah,
There's
bro,
no-
that's cool. That's
Oh,
cool.
you
You know?
said Aaron Donald didn't have any money before he signed the.
He didn't have 40 million guaranteed. No.
Well, then I'm sure Adam didn't have $5 billion at the time.
Well, wasn't 5 billion that he probably has. Adam Sandler, what is Adam Sandler doing? He's hanging out with his boys and making movies. That's great if you can monetize that. That's good.
Happy Madison.
But listen, man, at the same time, it's like, dude, I mean, when is enough, Wes?
Man, why are you hating, bro? Why are you hating?
It's not
You
hate.
literally just told all these
I
athletes to go
said
get their money.
I said athletes. That's what I said. You're right. Athletes.
Oh man, but you can't. But Adam can't go get his money.
We talking about a skill set here, fellas.
Hey, I thought
A
he was
rare skill set.
Oh come on, man! You can't tell me. Now Sandler, he doesn't have any talent.
When he was on Bill Cosby's show in 1984, maybe
Man,
maybe.
he did have skills back then. But dude, come on.
Hey,
He's
not
just hanging out with his
not
boys
showing
and
any
filming.
respect to
He
Adam
was-
Sandler's movies.
he was a hockey player. He's a golfer. Come on, man, athlete.
The football player. Come on, Bobby,
Football player.
Yeah, you really think he was a football player?
Nah.
Yeah.
He liked basketball though. He was decent basketball.
Yeah.
player.
Bro,
You ever seen him ball?
yeah. I see him not play in Rucker Park. I see him not play with former NBA dudes. I see him picking up with dads who are got dad bods playing out, trying to get a little exercise away from alone time or away time from their kids. That's what I see. He ain't playing with no
Man,
brothers. Hey, Wes, he ain't playing with no brothers, dude.
He might play with some brothers. He
Bro.
might play basketball with Chris Rock.
Yeah, maybe name Hunter. Yeah, maybe name Hunter. You're right. At the country
No,
club.
he's probably. I guess he's probably him and Chris Rock get out there and play a little basketball.
Chris Rock is the water boy like he was in Longest Yard.
I'm just saying, dude. He's got other black friends.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he does. He's got them all on one hand.
He might be having private games with say Kevin Garnett or somebody.
How you gonna he's gonna go to Kevin Garnett's thigh.
Dude, it's not like they're playing hard.
You know
They're
what I
not
find
trying to
you know what I
hurt
just
each other.
realized? Adam Sandler's Wes's favorite short person.
Oh,
That's your number one favorite short person, isn't it?
I don't think
He ain't
is
even
that- I don't think
5'7".
that's
Hey,
short.
don't disrespect me.
Is
I
it?
didn't disrespect you. All I said,
I'm Wes's favorite short person.
I don't know about that.
Come on, man.
Seems like
yeah.
Adam Sandler's
For
just
sure.
giving you a run for your money.
I'll wait till me and Wes meet in person.
Yeah, that's gonna be a sight.
We're already
I'm gonna
best
have my
friends,
phone
man.
ready.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna be a touching moment, man. It's gonna be like in the movies. You know, you'll hear the music play. We'll do like run at each other with our arms open and
Slow
just
motion.
a nice, soft, but quick embrace.
I'll make sure to lay over this magic moment whenever y'all embrace for the first time.
This magic, yeah, that's definitely the song that comes on.
I know.
This magic.
No, I want Morgan Freeman. You better pay for a cameo. I want Morgan Freeman narrating it. And there he was, little old James,
Yeah,
running
that was
towards
special.
the wide open arms of Wes.
The wide open arms. On that note, let's get into a break. 27 minutes after the hour. We'll come back. We're pretty much off the rails already. We'll get back to it. Maybe we'll tie it up with a nice montage of, I don't know. Do we want to talk about Watson or do we not?
Yeah, we do.
We do? All right. We'll see how off the rails we can get with Watson.
I have to watch my language.
24 accusers. Trollops or no trollops. Y'all be the judge.
Well, let's go to break because I have to talk about what he asked for.
Yeah, we just sent it to break, Wes. We did that.
Oh, we did? Okay. Okay.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the last segment. We'll go ahead and get off the rails a little bit more, but before we do it, it's time to talk about Watson and his 23rd and 24th accuser. Yeah, they kind of keep adding up, right? You would have you had to have thought that before you give someone $230 million, like you would think everything's done, right? Apparently not. Like apparently, yeah, more people are coming forward. I'm pretty sure there's going to be more, and it's just going to add to the list. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but now the Houston Texans have been added to the docket and to the
Yeah, because they were burying it, so now they can bring all that mess out.
well, it's not that they were
They're
just
getting what they want.
it's not that they were burying it, but they were like contributing to it. They were like giving him locations and giving him
Of course they were. 'cause
necessary
they
area.
said that's how they
Not to
practice.
mention-
They're like, yeah, you can go do it.
Not to mention the NDA agreements, which is highly and to me, all that tells me is like that lawyer Busby for the plaintiffs has gone on and said all the ladies are like, do you know anybody else? Do you know anybody else? Because now we're going to put the Houston Texans in the mix. And that just says, like the money back in the 90s with Damon Wayans, more money, more money, more money.
Yeah.
How much is he
But they-
guaranteed off of that new contract?
Who?
Deshaun.
$230
That's what I
million
was reading right now.
$230
So
million.
that's done.
Done. No matter
Way
what.
to go,
They can't
Browns.
void it or anything like that.
Another
That's the
another
crazy
awesome
thing.
move by the Browns.
Hold on, Wes. That's the crazy thing about it is that there's no language due to Watson's conduct
Nothing.
in the future that would allow that contract to be voided. And I think that's what Watson was going to Atlanta. The deal apparently was done in Atlanta, and in the 11th hour, the Browns said, "We'll give you this guaranteed, and we'll put these provisions in the contract." And they said, "Thank you, please. Thank you. We'll take that." Why would you go to Cleveland?
So Atlanta had like,
Atlanta had a deal on the table, ready to go.
but did they have like stuff in the contract?
Probably. That's why they took this deal.
Just like, oh, well, what's his name? Gregory.
Some kind of conditions. And now the Browns, you know, like I thought this was going to fade away. I knew there was going to be a suspension, but now this brings in the mix. You have your $20 million insurance policy, 18 with Baker Mayfield, but Baker Mayfield, does he want to play? You got Jacoby sitting there also. So you got to ask yourself at the end of the day, like, I don't think Watson's going to play.
Jacoby than Baker.
You,
I'll tell you
Wes,
that now.
you got to be out of your mind. You'd rather have a fully healthy Jacoby Brissett over a fully healthy Baker Mayfield.
I think we've been through this.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Without, I mean, no question.
Jacoby couldn't even win when Luck retired that year in the middle of the preseason with Indianapolis and all those weapons and a coming of age defense.
We could ask Colts fans who they'd rather have.
They can't think far that back. They can't think back that far.
Any day. Well, your boy hadn't done anything for one.
Baker
you know
hadn't
what?
done anything.
Why
Baker
Deshaun
didn't win.
Watson,
Baker didn't
why
win
he got in
a
trouble
playoff
though?
game since the 90s for Cleveland. Didn't do that.
What? Well, hold on. Go back
Uh-huh.
to Deshaun Watson. You know why all these chicks are angry? It's because what he's asking.
All these
for.
women.
These women. What he's asking for. You know what he's asking for, right?
Yeah, he wants them to talk. He wants everything out in the open. He wants clear and full transparency.
No. I'm talking about his massages. You know what he asked for, right?
We don't need to get into the explicits, but yes, he was asking for massages in regions, in the nether regions. Yes.
What, dude? What? I mean, that's why these chicks are mad. They don't want to massage no man's tank. Nobody wants to do that.
We do not need to get specific. But yes,
Oh,
I don't think
sorry.
that
My
anybody
bad.
wants
My
to
bad.
be, I don't think anybody wants to be doing any of that type of work.
My
You think
bad.
they were fully compensated?
I don't know.
Or was it like
Apparently they
included?
were. They were fully compensated
So then why are you complaining?
because apparently it wasn't enough.
Yeah, you can't tip me enough to do it.
So you think the Texans were fully aware of
Hell
this
yes.
was going on?
Hell
Yeah.
yes.
So are they liable as well?
They're in the lawsuit. Their name has been added.
You think what's his name? The owner? You think he's sweating right now? What's his name?
He's dead. Number one.
No. Well, the acting, like the one that's in place right now.
The wife.
Yeah.
No.
Or
She doesn't-
any
she
like
doesn't give a shit.
the organization. I guess
They're
is
all
what I'm
gone.
asking.
They're all gone. Bill O'Brien's gone. The head coach has been fired.
So
Everything's
who's running
gone.
the place?
Well, you have a new general manager who came in, and then you have a lot of it's like former Patriot leadership
Oh, so what you're saying is the people that were managing the place when this was going on, they're
are
all
gone.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
makes sense.
and that's why the only thing Houston's going to be on the hook for is money. They're going to have to pay a fine. They're probably it depends on what the NFL finds out. But see, here's what I think. I think the NFL knew Houston was involved and tried to like make it go away. And then now it's come out that Houston was involved and has been added to the lawsuit. And now the NFL's like, well, shit, what are we going to do? Because now it's a stain on them. So they're going to have to like bring the hammer after all this is done against Houston. But again, this isn't anything criminal. It's all civil. So, but, you know, I've seen reports, I don't know if y'all seen reports, one police officer in the Houston area indicates that she believes there was criminal activity. And it's like, okay, well, to me, that just is a bunch of hyperbole, but two grand juries have decided not to do that, not to indict.
Because I don't think it's a crime to get your
Wes,
thing massage.
I don't think it's illegal to get any kind of massage.
Yeah, so I mean,
I don't know, man. You know what? Like once this whole thing where there were like 66 women in the span of like what was it, 16 months?
I don't know,
or was it
something like
12?
that.
Something like that. And this came out, and I was like, well,
I don't know
more.
why you getting mad at me, man?
Oh, no,
I'm
Sean Watson asked for it.
I'm not mad at you. I'm not.
I was like, well, okay, here's more information, and I'm like, I'm almost to the point where I'm almost sick of this shit. Like, are y'all like, what's going on here? It's like it's just been drug out.
The courts are so slow, though.
Yeah.
That's why it's going to be dragged out.
Understandable. But I'm like, I'm a guy like with the Aaron Rodgers thing. I'm like, I just hate shit that's drug out. Is this going to go to court? Like,
Well, how do you think
criminal
Deshaun Watson feels?
I know, but I mean, he can't complain. He's the one at the center of all of this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and he has $230 million guaranteed, no matter what.
Yeah. So
I mean, massage your own thing.
This is why I give you those looks, because I'm trying to tell you not to say something and you do it anyway.
I didn't say it.
Yes, you did say it.
here we go, Ray James again.
Yes, you did.
I didn't.
That's like saying you didn't
that.
like. That's like when you said I didn't like whatever.
I said tank.
That's not what I heard. That was not the intent of the word that you stated.
Why don't you
I
just,
said,
if you're
dude,
Deshaun Watson,
man,
why don't
you
you
gotta-
just like get an escort?
I don't know. I think for him it was a
That's
way to
illegal.
avoid. I think it was a way to avoid anything like that. Avoid any kind of ambiguity, which it caused even more ambiguity.
Here he is.
Yeah, and so it's like, why would you? For him,
That's probably why that porn star was over there.
yeah, exactly. I don't
Not,
think it was
not
for
a porn star. Mia Khalifa. She's an influencer.
Oh, she changed her role. There's a different
No,
title.
no,
You
now.
were the one last week. You were like,
we
you were
went
like,
over this.
you were like, that's part of
I don't
it.
think I
Yeah.
said that.
porn.
Did I say it?
You're a porn star.
Wes,
I don't know
you
if she
said
does that anymore.
Wes, you said that last week. What did Paul say? He corrected you. Did he not?
I thought I said that wasn't her title. I don't remember if I said anything about influencer. Did I say that?
No, you didn't say
All
influencer.
right, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
But I said that she wasn't a adult actress anymore. That's what I did say.
But she's still a porn star.
I don't know. I don't know.
No.
I don't know what she does for work.
It's out there.
No, but
like-
it's not. I don't know if she's doing that now. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
Well,
I
you
said
used to
she-
play
that's actually
basketball.
she's
Are you
moving
still a
now.
basketball player?
I mean, yeah. What you call is the porn star?
Who?
She's an amateur porn. Kardashian chick.
Oh, that lady is just that's a different. I don't even know what to talk about her.
She's an entrepreneur, Wes. You have respect for women, all right?
No. I know. Well, what you call it? Tommy Lee, porn star. Because they got the video. It's
I don't.
out there.
Man, yeah, you're using that phrase, that title very loosely. What's that?
They might be amateur, but
Said my camera got too hot.
Your camera got too hot.
Yeah.
See, we got too hot for the camera, Wes. Keep talking about all this adult stuff. You know what it is? I know what it is, Wes. You just trying to let Big Nasty out on the Paul Rodriguez show because you just want to reminisce them days.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
No.
I know. I knew it. I knew it was coming from somewhere. I knew that energy had to become. Did I freeze? I'm frozen. See, Wes, you done made the camera freeze and get overheated.
I'm sorry about that. But I'm just saying, man, you've entered that world once that video gets out there. Paris Hilton, Moses Jake Allen, they're just amateurs.
I don't know.
That's the way I see it.
Let's go take a break real quick, and then when we come back, we'll adjust the camera.
All right.
Or maybe not. James is trying to troubleshoot it as we speak. I just don't know if it's going to reconnect.
Man, that's such a beautiful pause of your face, though.
I know. Look like I'm trying to go to sleep.
I get why people say what they say about you.
Yeah.
What do they say?
Huh?
What do
He
they
looks
say?
baked.
Pass it, Paul.
I don't do that. I don't partake. My friends, I hate to burst your bubbles.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
Okay, Matthew McConaughey. Why don't you go give your soliloquy in front of the press corps again? We can get off that tidbit. Good. All right, I think we're back at it. Now that we're done talking about adult film stars, amateur, pro, let's just move on to something a little bit more digestible. What was that? Oh, that was somebody's motorcycle. I was like, can y'all hear my stomach rumbling? Because that's what I sure thought it
You talking
was.
about my laugh.
No, I mean, it could be.
Yeah.
So y'all think he's going to walk or what? For real, all honesty, you think he's going to walk?
Who?
Do you think he's going to have to pay any damages?
Yeah.
Deshaun?
Yeah.
You think he
Deshaun?
will?
He's gonna have to pay.
He's got to, doesn't he?
There's too
No.
many. There's too many.
He doesn't have to. If the courts say he doesn't have to.
There's too
I
many
figure
accusers.
They're going to have to.
This is what I think is going to happen. I think that 10 or 12, something under 15 or less of the women are going to go and disclose everything. They're going to give Deshaun what he wants so that they get the money that they want. Because that's what Deshaun wants. He wants full transparency, but that's the thing. I think the court still may make him pay some damages. It just may not be as high as what those women are or what the lawyers are trying to get at Deshaun.
Yeah,
But I think both sides are going to win. And by win, I mean the women are going to talk about what happened and their side of it. Deshaun's going to say his, and it's going to be out there forever. Because what Deshaun wants is he wants that stuff to follow the women for the rest of their life. Because he's like, y'all already killed me in the court of public opinion. Now it's your turn. And y'all want my money? Okay. Tell your story. And then you'll get your money. But this story stays with you for life. Kind of like Monica Lewinsky.
Well, I mean, I don't know, dude. I mean, it kind of stays on him too. I mean,
No. It's going to stay on him regardless. That's the thing. It's already done. His reputation in
tarnished.
public is forever. His legacy is done. Unless he goes out and has a Hall of Fame career, he wins 3 or 4 Super Bowls, couple of MVPs, and it'll be what it is.
I don't know, man. It'll still be in the back of your mind.
No, it
Every time I
won't.
heard Marvin
Winning
Albert, I was
cures
thinking about him
all.
fighting that chick in the hotel room.
Winning cures all. Winning. Do we still think about
Remember
Kobe and those allegations? No.
Marvin Albert.
Do we think about Kobe
He
and
did
those
that chick in
allegations?
the hotel.
Do we think about Big Ben and those allegations? Nope.
Yeah.
I mean, depends
No,
on who you ask.
we don't. Well, that's true. Depends on who you ask.
They call him names and stuff.
But if I said Ben Roethlisberger, are you going to think about championships or are you going to think about the accusations first? Exactly.
I don't know, man. I just see him getting fatter.
I'm trying to ask you a serious question. You're just taking off into the left side.
I of course I'm gonna think about the allegations because I hate the Steelers. Is that what you wanted to know? I hate the
To all
Steelers.
my Steelers fans, I don't call him Roethlisberger.
What about Kobe? You don't think about that
Kobe?
first.
When I think of Kobe, I'm gonna think of yellow panties.
Wes, you're so full. You're full of it, bro. You're just trying to get a rise out of me. You're full of it. You know damn well in the back.
What was she wearing?
But how many accusers was there on Kobe?
One.
Okay, just one.
Right.
Who's to say that it wasn't, because one accuser, who's to say it was just something consensual, which he admitted to, put his wife through all of that stuff.
Yep.
And so 1 versus 24 or whatever we're at with Deshaun.
Does it matter if it's 1 or 24?
I think 1 is way too
no,
many.
It's not.
I think 1 is way too many.
Exactly.
But I mean, that's 1 versus all of these. Like you're telling me that 24 is it 24?
That's the number right now.
24 women are lying? Hell no. You know what I mean?
Hey, trivia question.
Mm-hmm.
How many different semen did they find in the yellow panties?
I don't know, and I don't want to talk about that anymore. I don't even know what that is about. Where does that come from?
Huh?
Where does that
The
come
yellow
from?
panties. That's what she was wearing. She was wearing yellow panties, and they talked about it. That's what I loved about the Kobe trial. And they found 3 different guys' semen in her panties.
Yeah, you're gonna get suspended, bro.
Paul's going down a rabbit hole tonight.
What do you mean?
I mean, facts are
I
facts.
used the correct term. That is the correct.
I would have just said
What you call
underwear.
it, right?
I would have just said underwear.
Well, he's talking about the S.
Oh, yeah. That's what you say. That's the proper nomenclature.
You can't say panties.
Nah, man, I don't think so. I think that's.
Oh,
What
I
is
think
this show
you got
becoming?
kids.
What is this show
that's
becoming?
what I'm trying to figure out.
You can't say panties.
I mean, you apparently are just keep saying it, and we're not muting your mic.
I don't think that's a derogatory term.
I think
but
it is.
Underwear. It's just.
It's a
I
term
just
used for
feel like-
women
I feel
undergarments.
Like that's the
Underpants.
female
Underpants.
version
Underpants.
of underwear.
Underpants.
Like you got
Underpants.
drawers.
Underpants.
When you think of drawers, it's the man got some drawers.
All right, moving on.
Sorry, man. Underpants, fine.
Yeah,
Drawers?
you call them panties.
Draws.
I thought he was gonna say another word, but I was like, is he gonna say it? I don't know if he's gonna say it.
What?
I thought he was gonna say thong.
Yeah.
That's what I thought he was gonna say.
Those are panties.
Yeah, technically.
No, I said it.
Man, gosh. What's wrong with you, Wes?
There's nothing wrong with me. What's wrong with you? You can't say drawers.
Yeah, I say britches.
What are you from the
Britches
70s?
are pants.
I'm just trying to see what you'll say. Trying to see what kind of rise I can get back out of you. You over there focus on that Golden State game. What's the score?
32-26. Boston made a little bit of a run to get back in it. They were looking like crap a second ago. But yeah, they just had an 8-0 run. I focused on y'all.
I'm trying to think. No, you were focused on yellow underwear. That's what I recall from last conversation. Look, are you sweating right now? Do you get all hot and bothered with this conversation or what?
I just spilled water in my face.
Oh, you're trying to cool off. I get
Drinking,
it.
it's hard.
Is
It's
that
hard
water?
sometimes?
Is that water?
Yeah, it's water.
Oh, looker. That's looker right there. That's looker.
No, it's water.
I know you. I know you be.
You know what?
I know you get after it.
You know what, bro? You ain't got to do that. This is not water. This is not water.
What are you drinking there?
What's in that Arkansas
This is-
cup?
this is water.
There you go.
Y'all huffed up.
is
Y'all
water.
huffed up on Mountain Dew.
No, just a little. I do the.
Was that
I know y'all gonna
ayahuasca?
make fun of me.
Was that
The
ayahuasca?
spike seltzers.
You rocking
Mighty
with
Swell.
you rocking with Happy Dad or what?
No, Mighty Swell.
Mighty Swell. Yeah, we need some Happy Dad. We need a sponsorship. They're like, no, y'all talk about
Happy
patties too much.
You thinking about panties? Well, y'all, hey, that's what for earlier, man. Y'all got me stuck on barbecue. I was ready to eat my own hand for a second.
Carla's in the chat. She said yellow underwear, question mark.
That's what I'm saying. The yellow underwear. That's where I'm at with it.
Dude, whatever, man. Oh, y'all got to chill, man. Panties is not a bad word.
Who
dude.
said they were?
I know. Y'all need to chill. Y'all can't say panties. Are y'all like those weird people that can't say moist?
Yeah, when I'm talking about cake.
You ever see people that get weirded out if you say moist?
I don't know. That's just weird.
I dated a girl that was scared. She freaked out every time she saw a clown. I was like, you gotta stop, dude.
Some people, I hear some people legitimately like scarred for life for clowns because of it.
So she freaked out every time you showed up, Wes? Don't.
I
mean, he did have that mask during Halloween, right? I mean, that's pretty close.
No, dude. That was uncalled for. That was just a blatant, just cheap shot, man.
Boy, you're acting like that's something new around here.
I mean, I wasn't expecting it from you, James. It caught me off guard, dude.
See, he
thought we were
slipped
gonna
it in
pick
there.
on Paul.
I think I've said worse.
He said he slipped it in there.
Whoa. Ain't slipping nothing in nowhere.
Hey, so I watched things we're watching. We started watching this series. It's not too long, but it was about that. It was like it's like a cult. It's currently number 2 on Netflix. I don't know if it still is. It was as of yesterday, but it's a series on these fundamentalists of Latter-day Saints, Jesus,
Mormons.
or some. Yeah, but it's like a break off like faction, and so they were like
Mormons in Mexico?
no. I think it's what you were thinking of. They were in Utah, Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
And they were just doing some fucked up shit over there, man.
There you go.
Excuse my language.
There he goes.
No, but I can't use any other language to describe it. So they had all these people brainwashed.
You can say fuck all night, but I can't say candies.
I said he slipped it in.
So
Was it like Branch Davidians kind of thing?
yeah, like
That's not the same, but yeah.
yeah, it's not the same. But they were just all brainwashed. They have their own community. The women are like not allowed to leave. It was just really jacked up, and the guy that was running it, he ended up passing away, but his son took over. One of his many sons took over, and he just like drove it into the ground and started doing even more messed up stuff.
Yeah.
He's in prison now for all of the stuff that he was doing because he was like sick shit. But it's just crazy, man, how
Where do you find these
it's on
documentaries?
Netflix. You turn on Netflix, it's number 2.
But why would you you get into it and then you get hooked? Is what you're saying?
I like.
I don't know.
I
That's
like.
weird.
I
That's weird shit.
am
That's weird.
Hold on, let me explain myself. I am a fan of like human psychology. I took a psychology class in it was my sophomore year of high school, and I'm very interested in why humans do what they do. And so if you look at shit like on a large scale, there's a pattern. You know what I'm saying? Based on how people are raised, where they are raised, why they do what they do. And so it amazes me that they can raise this whole community of people to believe this one ideology. They shield them off from the world, totally different from what I was brought up with, and there's people that escaped, and that's where this documentary came about because these women and these guys are living like they're telling their story.
Right.
And so it amazes me how you can just like brainwash somebody, to believe like
you talking about weak-minded people.
Well, they don't know any better.
Smart people preying on the mind of the weak.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of people that are stupid.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't call them stupid. I would say that they don't know any better. This is all they know.
And that's called being naive.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
But you couldn't tell that from the description of the video.
that's why I watched it.
So you read the description and be like, I'm gonna go devote was it hour?
No, multiple.
Hey,
Multiple
hey,
hours?
James,
What's up?
James, how old were you when the thing in Wacko happened?
Wacko. When did that happen?
91, early 90s.
I guess I was like
yeah,
2 years old. maybe.
91.
Yeah, he was 2.
Huh?
He was 2.
Yeah, but I listened to a podcast that like covered the whole thing with David Koresh and all that, and I was interested in it as well. I listened to the whole thing.
They had a series. I started watching, but I never finished because
it was called Waco.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was crazy right there. Like, I just don't see how people could be like the thing with Kyrie. Some people believe some weird stuff, and it just I don't know. I don't get it. It's just some stuff that like you don't understand.
Yeah.
Like,
You listen
Just
to
like
enough.
racist
You
people.
listen to enough of one ideology or one person who's impressionable. Like, how did one whole nation become ruled by the most evil human in history in Nazi Germany. Because there was a lot of other key factors that got built into it. It wasn't just that he was persuasive. There's a lot of other key factors that went down.
Mingo said, it sounds like Dallas Cowboys fans brainwashed to believe their team's going to win another Super Bowl. Kind of like that, Wes.
I mean, it's okay. Indianapolis didn't have a championship.
You know
since
what, Mingo?
Like 05,
I stuck up
06.
for you earlier, bro. I was talking noise about you, and I stuck up for you, homie. But you know what? Go ahead, bro.
That's why you don't talk. That's why you don't talk about stuff on air that we talk about off air, because you get
What are you
burned.
talking about?
Because you get burned.
What happened off air?
Yeah, you were defending Mingo off air, and I said, I don't know if you want to do that, bro.
I defend Mingo on air too.
No, you don't.
So-
Not right there.
Yes, I do.
Not right there.
All right.
You ready to go, Wes?
No, I'm not ready to go. On to the next.
You
question
about
or
had enough
whatever.
already? You frustrated?
By the
I'm
way,
not-
also
I'm not
gas
starting this with you right now.
gas prices
I'm-
are through the roof, dude.
This sounds like shit for your show.
Oh, dude.
I'm trying. Okay.
I mean, gas is kind of.
Yeah.
Fuck gas.
That's why I don't drive anywhere. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how Wes
For
does
those
it.
wondering, also, my show is basically off the rail segment, like for a full hour
for
and a
an
half.
Hour and a half. 2 hours sometimes.
You can find that on Dark Side of the Mic on YouTube or on Facebook.
Yeah, we were all like real PG until today. People started talking about draws.
PG.
Maybe PG.
I still
Maybe
ha- I still
1995
haven't said any-
PG-13.
I haven't cussed yet.
Yes, you have. You said.
No, I wouldn't.
You said the S word twice already.
No, I have not. I have not.
He's so adamant.
All the words I've used have been like what science, technical words.
So now you're better than James. Is that what you're saying?
I'm just saying they're
Damn.
the technical word for that for things.
You're casting judgment.
No slang and no cuss words.
All right, how about this? I'm making ribs this weekend on Saturday.
No, just kidding.
Oh, why are you talking about food?
See, he's all hungry.
Well,
I just made some breakfast.
so
tacos.
you know, like what we were talking about earlier, went to the cook-off, and the kiddos had a good time. But everyone has
Well,
like
what kind of ribs though? What kind of ribs are you doing? You doing pork? back?
I do the St. Louis style.
Yeah, pork ribs.
Yeah, pork ribs. And so
dry rub,
I have
no
my
sauce?
I have my own little
Little bit.
method that I got from this guy off of YouTube, but I'm gonna look up because I didn't know like jack shit. A lot of things that I like talk about or that like I do like so I didn't grow up without like a solid father figure, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I would always use the excuse like working on cars, like guns, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I have to go out and like venture out on it on my own. But I'm you know, like I don't like to do that, you know, because I'm a grown man and I want to teach my kids how to grow up to be men. That's just the kind of guy that I am.
Gotcha.
And so I'm trying to develop, and I take my boys out there with me, and they're like, "Oh, can I help start the fire? Can I help you season? Can I do this? Yeah, come on." And so what I do is we do the mustard first, put mustard all over it.
Okay.
Put the seasoning, the rib
What,
seasoning.
what kind of mustard? You just use regular yellow mustard?
Yeah, fucking Heinz.
Grey Poupon, my
I'm
dude.
saying like yellow mustard. I don't know
Yeah.
if you're saying like yellow mustard or Dijon or
Yeah, yellow mustard. And then so we put them on the grill, cook them for about 2-3 hours. Take them, but the whole
Wait,
time,
I didn't hear what you did after the yellow mustard. Sorry.
yeah, season them real good.
With what? But you just can't say season. What do you?
It's the
Come on,
seasoning I
man.
get at HEB. This,
You talking about the Boldner's pork seasoning?
no, it's kind of like it's almost like there's a little hint of spice in it. It's not too much.
So you got like some salt, pepper,
I forgot
garlic,
what it
little
is.
cayenne,
Yeah, I
little
forgot.
paprika.
Yeah, I got it at the house.
You don't
I'll
buy-
look up
You
exactly.
don't buy
what
like
it's called.
a pre-mixed dry rub.
Yeah, it's pre-mixed. It's from HEB. It's its own little
A
brand and all that.
pre-mixed dry rub.
Yeah, specifically for ribs. And so, you know, put that on there real nice, you know, put it on the grill and let it
When
cook.
you put them on the grill, what are you putting them in? You put it in
just,
like foil. or
no, just like
Paper?
that. Just like that.
He's a professional.
Naked, just like that. And
Okay.
then
Hey, I'm trying to learn here. And you're doing charcoal, or you right?
Well, if you let
No,
him,
wood.
if you let him talk, he could tell you
You know what?
everything.
post soak.
He was not giving these details. He just said throw it on the fire. I needed those details.
post oak, putting them on there just like that.
You gotta be descriptive.
For about 2 hours, okay? And then you pull them off. Then you put them in foil. But you get the brown sugar. Not too much, because I did this last time. I put way too much. Brown sugar, put some honey on it, and wrap them up.
Texas cheat.
Real good. Put them back on
Wrap
there.
them up in what? Wrap them up in what?
Foil.
That's a good question, though. That's a good question.
Foil. Well, I
Okay.
mean, if you
'Cause
barbecue,
some people do like that
if you
paper.
barbecue,
Yeah,
What
some
kind of
people. Some
paper
people do
do?
the butcher paper.
yeah, butcher paper. I thought it was mainly for like the briskets, though.
Nah, it does the same thing. Like it will if you put like when you put your ribs, sometimes it get come out like a little too like gummy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you put it like it'll be a little more firm. Put it in the
okay.
butcher paper. It
So-
won't break down as fast as what I'm trying to say.
Put them in there for like an hour, and then you take them out, and then that's when you put the.
Glaze.
It
sauce.
depends. You gotta you just judge it. You know, you put the little thing. And one thing I learned from Roy over there at Kreitz, man, you put the little poker in. I got the little probe.
You got a thermometer, a meat thermometer.
Mama? Yeah.
It's just a basic. It's not a digital one or nothing. Drew over there has that. Like it's like a badass one.
I got a digital one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Bougie.
come over Saturday,
Bougie.
like I did this past Saturday. Hey, Pi, let me borrow your meat. But yeah.
You want to borrow my meat thermometer? All right.
Whoa.
So man, my
I can't
kids,
say panties.
my kids love them,
Talking
dude.
about a meat thermometer.
Yeah, man.
They eat them up. I made a
It's so sensitive. I drove it so home. I drove it home so hard. You're just like, I can't say this.
Whoa.
You can say whatever you want, bro. It's good. I just wanted to bust your balls a
You
little
ain't
bit.
driving nothing home too hard. Anyway.
Okay, Charles.
I made a rat last time. The kids tore them up. I didn't even get to try none.
Yeah,
So
Are they
I might make
like
two.
fall off the bone?
Yes.
I've had James's ribs before. They're tender.
Yeah. So I told the kid, you all right there, buddy?
James has brought me
ribs.
a couple of plates before, and they hit this
I know.
the
I
boil,
can't find a barbecue place.
Oh, the
up there,
shrimp?
man.
the shrimp boil that hits.
Yeah.
I'm just like, man, that was good.
Yeah, the kids like a day when I go outside. Back when I was working at Kreitz, man, I got away because I would barbecue a lot. And I kind of just got into this like when I turned 30, when the kids. So we'll go outside. They'll be playing ball, running around, water balloons, water
So you wanted to
guns.
be a man when you turned 30.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm always cheating when I do that stuff. I just basically get like that. Well,
You go to Rudy's barbecue?
HEB pre-cooked or pre-seasoned or whatever.
Really?
Pre-marinated.
You go to Rudy's, right?
You ever been to Rudy's, Wes?
I've been to Rudy's.
They got good breakfast tacos. I'll say that.
Rudy's breakfast tacos are terrible.
Really? I like them.
You know who's got better breakfast tacos but horrible barbecue? Bill Miller.
Bill Miller, yeah.
Dude.
Bill
Bill
Miller's
Miller.
got
Yes.
good breakfast tacos, good fried chicken, terrible barbecue.
Fried chicken
Terrible.
hits too. Yeah, the fried chicken's good. One time I think they just blessed me. I think because they saw me, they're like, we need to bless this big man real quick, and they threw in a taco, bro. It was bacon, egg, and cheese. It was bacon, egg, sausage, cheese, and potato.
Damn, they loaded that.
Bro,
bitch up.
I was like, oh, somebody probably forgot it. They were like, oh, this y'all supposed to put this in the other bag. So somebody before me or behind me got gypped. on
Like,
a
this
taco.
guy's hungry.
And dude, I got it. I was like, this isn't my taco because I ordered like what I ordered bacon, egg, and cheese taco. And then I got that one that was loaded. When they put that sausage in there,
Is that your go-to taco? Bacon, egg, and cheese?
I usually my go-to is chorizo mexicano and bean.
What is chorizo mexicano?
Just regular chorizo, like not country sausage, not Jimmy Dean sausage, like chorizo, San Manuel chorizo. With the spices and everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
My go-to is potato, bacon, bean, and egg.
I can't do bean and egg together. I can't. The texture.
I don't like that.
Can't do it. But
Wes, go-to taco?
Oh, sometimes it's all right. Oh, dude, I like it all.
we know.
Dude, watch it, bro. Watch it.
What are you gonna do? You're in
Corona,
Dallas.
They had a breakfast taco, and it had everything in it. It had the bean and egg into it. But like the thing about it, it was so big, dude. Like after you ate it, you're not doing anything. So a lot of times I didn't get it. So usually I just go with like a bacon potato and cheese or sausage potato and cheese.
You know
I
who's
like
got
making
a,
my own.
yeah. You know who's got a good sample pack is TC's Taco Cabana. Hashtag no ad. They got like a.
Really?
It's not. It's a sampler. Like if you need a sampler, like if you need to feed, 10 people, go get a sampler and it'll. Dude, the one that hits the best is the bean and cheese. From Taco. Oh man.
No. I give you the bean and cheese.
The bean and cheese, gosh, dog. If it wasn't just
bean
it
and
was
cheese
$1.
taco to me doesn't have nothing to do with breakfast. Though.
That's true. That's very, very true. During Lent, when I can't meet on Friday, put me a bean and cheese taco together.
You do lit?
Oh yeah, I participate.
What'd you give up?
Depends. It'll probably either I'll give something up or like I'll do something different, do something new, like start a new task or try to be more disciplined. Try to basically suffer in some kind of way.
Stop cussing.
Sometimes one time I gave up like Coke, like sodas.
Hey.
And dude, it was like that was hard. Sodas was hard.
Yeah, you probably need to give up Diet Cokes anyway.
No. This was before the Diet Cokes. This was the regular Cokes.
Diet Cokes ain't worth the fuck, dude.
You just need.
You might as well
I'm gonna
just-
start finding you. I'm gonna fine you $5 for every curse, for every F word I use.
You might as well just like stop drinking soda altogether.
But Diet Coke is okay.
No, Diet Coke.
How?
I didn't say it was great. I said it was okay.
Like the taste wise,
It's not
It's
Okay.
okay.
but
Yes.
not like health wise.
No, it's not. I mean, you're not drinking calories. You're
Yeah,
just
but
drinking chemicals.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what are you really doing? You know what I mean?
Not drinking the calories.
How many are you? But the thing is, how many are you drinking a day?
One. I have one Coke Zero per day. Yep.
All right, that's not that bad. Okay, I thought you were drinking like a lot of. Because I see
No.
people, man, slam
Some
those things.
I see some people
For sure.
drink Diet Cokes like they smoke cigarettes.
It just
Yeah.
doesn't. It just doesn't impress
That's
me.
bad.
Like when people are like, "Oh yeah, I'm cutting down."
I'm
on
not
sodas."
doing it to like be impressive or like noble.
yeah,
I'm just
I
doing that to
understand.
like not drink the calories.
Yeah, I understand.
That's like when I don't drink beer a lot because I don't drink the calories. I drink vodka soda because it's low calorie. You want to know I drink low calorie liquids so I can eat real cake. Shout out Fluffy. But that's for real. Like I want to eat desserts. I want to eat cookies. I'm like, I got to figure out a way to cut somewhere. Just saying.
I eat way too many desserts, dude. I found a Little Debbie's cookies and cream brownie last night at 7-Eleven.
Hey, have you heard of Little Debbie's doing ice cream now?
Nah, I don't know about that. I've seen that, but I
they're
don't
doing
know about
ice
that.
cream at Walmart. Hashtag no
Yeah, I
ad.
don't know about that.
Speaking of Walmarts, we never talked about Walmart and the NFL. I guess what they do that tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm gonna make tacos probably tomorrow. Though.
What kind of
I'll just do
tacos?
regular. Yeah, I'll just do regular ground beef.
Do
Just
ground
'cause
beef?
it just holds and it's easy to make. Like
Do you have any?
like
Do you have any
little-
refried beans?
Do you season your ground beef?
really, bro.
No.
Season my ground beef,
But
man.
you don't. If you don't have any, like go through a little Mexican restaurant and get some refried beans,
I got refried beans,
bro. So get your. What kind of tortillas you using? Corn?
I usually do crispy yellow corn shells and then soft
Okay.
flour tortillas.
You fry them up yourself?
No, I do not fry them up myself, man.
Why are you so defensive? We're just asking. We're just curious.
I mean, I used everyone when I had more people hanging around.
Yeah.
Like all the time, like people would come over, like Chubby, and I had a roommate and stuff like that. People would come in, so then I would buy more variety of those stuffs. Like I would get the corn soft, and then like,
Mm-hmm.
of course, you got to heat them up on the stove or whatever. But now it's just me. It's like a lot of times I can't finish what I make because I'm used to making too much.
Yeah, I
I don't know how to cook for one person.
Meal prep, bro.
Now I was just gonna say, if you get that corn tortilla, put a little layer of beans and then ground beef, a little onions, cilantro. Bro,
Nah, I don't really. I usually do I just do like the taco seasoning, like the Lowry's taco seasoning.
mm-hmm.
Put a little tomato juice in it, or is it tomato sauce? Tomato sauce.
You like it soupy
and a
like
little
that?
bit. Yeah,
Nah, a little bit. You like it a little
I
moist?
like it like that.
You like it a little moist?
There you go. And then usually I do the refried beans. A lot of times, dude, I like that HEB. Well, I miss HEB so much, but they had, they got the refried beans where it's in a thing, just throw them in the microwave, heat them up. They're really good. And you got to have your shredded lettuce, diced tomatoes, little red onion.
I don't need all that. I need cilantro and onion. That's it.
Hey, Paul, you're making Paul nervous. He's getting fidgety over here.
Dude,
I want to throw this at the camera, but I don't want to break the camera.
Hey, Carla's asking if she can come over for tacos.
Yeah, she can come over for tacos. Right, Wes?
Yeah.
You said you miss having people to cook for.
You don't know how to cook for just one.
But
Get a little wine.
yeah, she come over for tacos, but I just don't know when she's coming over.
Get a little wine, light the candles.
I'm sure they could arrange something.
Just get rid of that Dallas gear. You'll be good.
No, Dallas gear is going nowhere. So
Damn.
Gotta love that Jerry. Love that Jerry.
I love that Jerry, dude. I love the star. It's all about the star, bro.
He is the star.
He is not the star. Stop your madness.
He is the star.
Oh my god, dude, you about to.
About to what?
About to what?
You about to turn off the Zoom call? Is that what you're saying?
Had to take a drink.
I'm just saying, man. Come on, bro.
I'm waiting for the day.
Dog.
I'm waiting for the day. It's like Wes has.
He
left
already did leave one time. He left the whole scene. He just walked off and went to the bedroom. Apparently, I don't know if that was true or not.
Yeah. But it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't because like of things that like got to him.
I mean, he told us, he was like, "Wrap it up. I'm ready to go." And
I ate a bad piece of candy.
there you go.
By the way, always check your candy.
It was messing with my stomach. Had
Yeah, that's right.
Browns off at the swimming pool.
No deposits.
She says she can tolerate Dallas, not cheeseheads.
Ooh, well, that's it, you, James.
All right. Alrighty then.
Shots fired. All right, boys. If we're done talking about undergarments and we're done talking about trollops and we're done talking about, I don't know.
Brainwash. What's that hat? What's that hat, Wes?
Say what now?
What's that hat?
You don't like it?
No, I'm just asking. What is it?
It's Dallas Cowboys.
Oh,
I don't know, dude. I saw Dak wearing it on the sideline, but it's Dallas Cowboys. You got like the.
That's a Great Value brand.
No, I got it at. What I get?
Oh, okay. I didn't see the star.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's like. What is it?
He put on for his team.
It's like a stick man with the
I
sombrero.
don't know, man. I saw Dak wearing it on the sideline. I thought it was cool.
That's an Iron Man logo.
So if you saw Dak wearing yellow panties, you'd wear them too.
Anyway, have y'all seen that show on Netflix? You seen Lincoln Lawyer? This dude, man.
Lincoln Lawyer.
I'm boycotting McConaughey right now.
Why?
I don't know.
No. It's a show. It's not the movie.
Oh, it's a show.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you not like McConaughey?
He's a fugazi.
Why are you hating McConaughey?
He's a
Why are you
fugazi.
hating on actors? Do you not like actors? Is that something?
Yep. They never let me in their club, so I don't like them all. All of them, I don't like them.
Oh, were you an actor?
I tried to be. They didn't let me in the club.
Really? Did you do like plays and stuff or what?
I did theater. Real talk.
Really?
Elaborate.
Well, they didn't let me in the club. I don't know what else to say.
You did theater?
I did a couple of productions.
Like, did you have roles?
I'm saying like,
Yeah.
Like
what?
what?
Were the shows?
I was a drunk priest in one, and then I was a lumberjack in another production.
How many lines did you have?
Quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the first production, I think I was like a secondary role, not a main role, and then the second role I had was, I think it was like a supporting cast member or something like that. And they said, "No, we don't want your ass in here." I was like, all right.
You might have been blocking the main character.
That's not my problem.
What do you mean blocking? You saying he was outshining?
No, he said they couldn't see me. They couldn't see him. That's not what he said.
But I was just saying that were you like you felt like you were outshining them?
No, I just
blocking?
went to work, try to hone my craft.
Did you like it though?
Yeah, man, I really liked the theater.
I took theater arts in 6th grade. I didn't like it.
I loved it.
I was actually.
Dude, I took a theater arts or some kind of theater class in high school. I really liked the teacher. We got it along. Mr. Harlan was really cool because like we would do
I'm sure he did like
skits
you.
and stuff like that.
extra credit.
We do skits and stuff like that, and for class. And he was always like, man, you should. He wanted me to do it, but I was like, man, I'm a basketball player. I'm a athlete.
I was an athlete too. I was a football player. I did it.
Sometimes I sad that I didn't, give the effort.
I had to play a drunk priest, and I didn't know what it was like to be drunk. So I just like pretended
Or to be a priest.
Or to be a priest, yeah. And so I was like, what do I do?
Why didn't you do research, son?
Maybe because I didn't want to like embarrass anybody. Like my parents.
I'm saying do some research.
Yeah. What kind of research was I gonna do? The only kind of I was trying to be a method actor. If I wasn't gonna literally do it, I wasn't gonna try to do. Can't be no fugazi stuff, man. It's got to be real.
Well, you saying you couldn't get drunk?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Why not? You didn't get drunk in high school?
No, man.
Jeez.
Yeah, super square, bro.
Jeez.
You didn't get drunk in high
school?
Nope. Mm-mm.
You didn't get drunk in high school?
No.
Jeez.
Guess he's making up for it.
Yeah, you heathens over here, bad role models.
Man, dude, high school parties were fun. Dude.
Yeah, 1984.
I didn't do it until later on in high school. I guess it was probably like junior year, and we had a bad season in basketball, and I was just like, yeah, I'm getting drunk. Kind of losing.
What a loser.
Damn.
And then, I did some. I did.
Easy now.
I did the herbal refreshment before I started drinking, though.
I don't know what
I decided to drink.
What are you drinking? Ginkgo biloba?
Sure. I had cataract problems in high school, so
goddamn House of Targaryen over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna pray for you, Wes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pray for you. All right, fellas. Anything else before we get out of here?
Yeah.
This has definitely been a strange episode. We'll be all over here testing the limits. We go Denzel Washington on every and put cases on all you. I almost said it. You remember that scene in Training Day?
Yes.
It's a really good scene.
Dude, I
24-hour lockdown.
I'm sorry. I don't know. For some reason, I've never seen Training Day.
Bro, are you serious?
Wow.
Yeah, I got issues.
It was no.
I'll spit some good movies.
That movie came out like when I was junior in high school, and like I bought the album, the soundtrack to Training Day, and dude, that was like my senior year. That was like my album that I listened to before every game. And then this is when we could like mix music, like you could download the music, and then you could like build a mixtape.
LimeWire.
No. ShareBear. Back in the day.
Fans needed me.
Yeah, but it was kind of like LimeWire. Anyways, you would put that mix, and so I had like DMX, I had Mystical. This is like Mystical, like right when he came out, like mid-90s. And then I had some music from Blade, the soundtrack, some of the like techno. Bro. And then there was one called I forgot what it was called. There was one of the songs, but Mystical's on it. And then a lot of it was like Training Day. Like Yeah, dude.
I gotta look at the Training Day soundtrack.
It was
Some of my
Nelly
favorite
was-
soundtracks
Nelly was on that
for
one.
movies would be like either like Menace to Society was a great one.
Yeah, but I was like in 4th grade, 5th grade.
I didn't ask.
You were
for it.
2.
I didn't ask that.
It's
All right.
okay. I'm just volunteering it.
I know they had some great songs on like even like Space Jams.
You talking about with Jordan, right?
Yeah. Boys in the Hood soundtrack I thought was good.
Mm-hmm.
I go way back to like the House Party soundtrack was a good one.
I can see how you're listening to.
White Man Can't Jump soundtrack was good.
I can see you listening to that because you play basketball. Like you got to be more like in a different kind of headspace. I was like training my brain. Like my brain was like, we're about to go like destroy.
Oh no, I listened to Wu Tang. Like, well, probably my high school career, I
was gonna
started
say
out
MF.
listening to like NWA
Yeah.
and maybe some other stuff. But like when I got to like I know at least my senior year, I would listen to Wu Tang, and everybody thought I was nuts. Especially when I got to junior college, they thought I was crazy because I would be listening to Wu Tang,
Why?
and they were just because like people down here didn't listen. They didn't like that East Coast stuff, man. They were more about the South. They were more about that Master P or
Make them say,
like stuff like that. You know, they do Outkast or UGK. West Coast stuff, but like a lot of people in Wu-Tang in my area with a lot of my friends, they weren't big Wu-Tang fans. They weren't that Busta Rhymes or
Nas.
Mobb Deep.
Yeah, Mobb Deep was good.
They were more. They kind of gave Biggie and Jay-Z the pass, but other than that, they weren't big fans. I loved a lot of Redman too. Redman's like one of my all-time favorites.
Nice.
You chew Redman?
My grandma used to, man. We go out to stay with my grandma in the summer in East Texas, and I remember watching The Price Is Right, and she had the little coffee can after it's done. She had that Redman in there.
You ever chew Redman? You ever chewed it, Wes? You ever tried it? Yeah, you tried it? Yeah.
I used to I hung out with a bunch of baseball players, so like, they got me to dip. It was terrible.
I figured you would be a baseball player. Like you have that baseball player kind of build. Like now.
I could have been, but I just didn't. Like James was talking about having a father figure around to teach you things. I had to go learn sports either, through friends or just by myself. Just because, my father died when I was 6. So, and my mom, she said she played basketball, but she said she played basketball so long ago. It was when she couldn't go past half court. Like, because she was a post player. So like she had to play defense on one side, rebound it, and she was passing it off to the guard, and she couldn't cross half court.
Damn.
James, if you could go back to high school, what's one sport you would want to participate in?
I would. You know what?
Because you strike me as like a cross country runner.
Really? That's probably being what I like to do now. Probably so. But I think I would have probably just like see where I could have taken basketball
or basketball.
Yeah, because I was basketball, but all my teams were my friends. We all tried out for basketball. And I was the only one that made a team. Granted, I made the B team, but they were like, "Oh, you can move up," and I was like, but I was a hard headed back then, man. I had a problem with the coach, and I was like, "Fuck that." And then I also like had a big problem with I didn't like school.
And problem with authority.
Yeah, I still do.
I know.
I didn't like.
We're a lot alike, man. You're like my. We could do a movie Twins,
Damn, that's a shot, bro. That's ruthless.
What?
It's a shot, but it's also like you think like me. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. Hey,
I'm just trying to start stuff, Paul. Something to instigate. That was not a shot.
That's my job.
I didn't take it as a shot.
I know, sensitive over here, dude.
No, that's you trying to start shit. So let us have our moments, bro.
This magic moment.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, but I quit the team like before our first game, and I'm looking back on it. I'm like, what the fuck was I doing,
quit?
dude?
You just needed a boot.
I stopped going to practice, and I just didn't show up.
You just needed a boot in your
Why?
behind to go.
Because
I
you're on
didn't-
B team.
I didn't like the coach. Like I felt like he had it out for me or some shit. You know, like he felt like I didn't belong there.
That was probably his way of trying to get more out of you.
probably looking back on it. And also, I didn't like school already as it was. So I was like, why do I have to stay after school doing what I want to do?
How are you gonna play then?
Okay,
gotta play.
I get it
Dude,
now,
I'm
but I
lost.
was a kid.
I actually I had fun in some
I wanted
practices.
to go home and
Most
play video
practices,
games and
it was fun.
I went to high school to play football, and I did it.
That's the only reason I went to school.
I did it
but
my
that's-
I did it my way. I went to school to play football, and that's all I did. That's all I want. And then in the off season, you had to play another sport, so I would just do powerlifting. It's gonna help me play football in the fall, and then I'm gonna do it in the spring, and I'm inside, and now I got to run that damn track. Yeah,
Yeah.
powerlifting.
No, they made me do track, but dude, track meets were fun. It was just practice. I hated track.
I
practice.
went to the track meet.
I like basketball practice most of the time. It was just the end of practice I didn't like because it was just a bunch of freaking running.
Horses.
And then, but they want you to like, you can't take any other runs off. Like once they find out that you can, how fast you are, or whatever, you got to keep that up every time, even though everybody else is slower, maybe not showing their speed. I don't know. They can basically take their time. That's what I think. But it was terrible. Once you run really fast, they want that every time. Every time we run horses, they want you to be up in front and beating that time.
It's called making you better, Wes.
Yeah, but it's tough. It's tough, especially track practice, dude. Oh my god, because you just ran and ran. Especially I was middle distance, 800 mile.
Ugh,
Dude.
gross.
I did cross country 1 year. I think my freshman year they made us do it. As a train, we went to Hyde Park. We used to have to run around a golf course. It's terrible. I got in trouble one time because I got a ride back.
Hell yeah! I
I got
remember
caught getting a ride back.
we had to run. James, you'll know this. We had to run from the high school. This is freshman football. We had to run from the high school to the fields behind the intermediate. That they're at the section of clear. No. It's
like center.
It's Center Street, right?
Yeah.
Center Street and San Jacinto.
Mhm.
That field that's on that corner, we had to run. We had to in full pads. That was me. I was just like, I hated that part. Anything had to do with run, I hated it. I still do. But then when I was a junior, I finally got in shape, and I was just like, we're going.
There you go.
We're going.
We used to have to run that hill at Murchison.
I was like a baby Aaron Donald.
I've been working out my son. Well, all of the boys actually so they like to play the PS4 on the daily. But I'm like, you got to go outside and you got to get an hour. So we'll go outside and they'll play basketball and all that shit. But I've been specifically working out my son because he's on medication and he gained like 25 pounds. And he likes to play sports, but he hasn't been able to keep up with the other boys. So I'm like, we're working you out this summer.
But he's also the youngest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
You
second to youngest.
You got to run it through some drills.
Yeah, that's what we've been doing. And, I've been weighing him like weekly. And so we're tracking and he's dropping, And so,
You probably don't have to weigh him if you're working him out. I don't think you need to worry about weighing him because
I just want
he's
him
working.
It's that visualization.
Yeah, I want him
progress.
to see and I want his progress to motivate him. But I also seeing him, because I'm we started at 10 push-ups, and he's there and but I see the push in him, and he's like, I'm like,
The
come on, dude,
determination.
yeah, and he's like, whoa. And I'm like, there you go, dude, there you go. So it's good to see that because some kids got it and some kids don't. You know what I mean? I
That's
feel
what
like
I'm saying. If he's working out to gain muscle, the weight might it might not be the best description. 'Cause
Yeah.
I know But then if he's a little kid, it might be a little bit different though. I
Yeah.
don't know how much muscle.
I was kind of
they can
iffy
gain.
because I've never. I mean,
Well, it sounds like you're doing calisthenics with him, so that's going to be more aerobic than anaerobic.
yeah,
So
it's just
Oh,
running.
yeah, cardio.
It's just getting him off his ass, pretty much.
yeah,
You know?
until he's like pushing a sled or like pushing weights,
Yeah.
then it'll just be loss of calories. And he'll just
Yeah.
lose weight.
I just want him to experience that, like, you know, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna, you know, it ain't gonna come easy. So you got to go out and get it. So I'm trying to get him onto that, you know.
Yeah, you might just
Dude, I
you
couldn't
might just
gain
mess
weight
around
as a
and
kid.
you might just mess around and create a monster.
Aaron Darnold.
I think
could-
I think your boys would be better. I think your boys are going to be your size, maybe a little taller. I mean, we're talking about slot receiver all day.
Yeah. I was playing. We played 2-on-2 against my stepson. He's 16 and he's like right at my height, but he's like lanky. And so, you know, imagine little me down there in the paint. And dude, he blocked a couple of my shots. And I was like, all right, cool. Like I'm a little guy, but you know, I'll get in there. So I caught him. You know, I had backed him down, and I just turned into my shot. You know, and I caught him with the elbow right to his jaw, and I heard his teeth clap. And he's like, And I was like, hey, bro, you're too close to me, bro. Like, get off. Come on, man. What are you doing?
Dang,
James
man.
over here beating down.
Really, James?
Beat their ass, dude.
Dude, you throwing elbows at little kids?
I'm not throwing elbows. He was invading my space.
You're the same size. It ain't little kids if you're the same size.
Yeah, he was like draped over me, and I was like, "Oh, you hard? You think you're gonna like just totally shut me down? No, it's not gonna happen."
Wes
brother.
is gonna do the same thing if a kid came in 6'9" and you doing 1-on-1. You gonna back him down the same way. If he comes too close, you
If
gonna
he's 6'9", I'm not backing him down.
shit. You ain't gonna test your manhood. You gonna back him down? Yeah, you are.
No.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not backing him down. If he's 6'9", that's no, that's definitely not why I'm playing him. I might post him up, but I'm facing him up. I'm not gonna back him down. It's too tall.
Yeah, after a while, I was hitting like fadeaways and just like straight up. I mean, because there's only so much you can do.
Let me just say, if he's 6'6", Wes is gonna back him down.
Oh yeah. That's different.
3 inches is a big difference.
Yeah.
Better ask around.
Better ask somebody. On that note, we just
Think about it. If you had 3 more inches,
hey. I'll tell you what, 6'2" a lot better than 5'11". Better ask somebody.
saying, bro.
5'11" sure better than 5'8". Am I wrong?
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to tell you. 3 inches, that's a lot.
6'9" a lot better than 6'6".
10 inches better than
Not
7.
right now, man. I'd rather be James height now. There's no point in it.
You
This
full
motherfucker.
of it.
All the way
dude,
full
I'm
of it.
serious.
There's a lot more things you can get accomplished if you're over 6'2".
Dude. But if you're James height, you fit everywhere. You're more comfortable. The world is made for. Oh boy.
I think
He
the
can
sweet
find-
spot
he can
is
find
like 6'2",
shoes anywhere he
6'3".
goes.
The
He
sweet
can
the,
find
the,
pants anywhere he goes. When he's on planes or buses or whatever, got all the leg room in the world.
the sweet spot is like 6'1", 6'2". That's the sweet spot. Probably 6'2" and an eighth.
Nah,
6'1"
that
and
might
three
be
6'1" and
I'm
three
just
quarters.
God damn.
It is.
I'm telling you, James is just swimming in room everywhere he goes.
Is that true,
Only
James?
time it would suck is in crowds. I can't imagine being short in crowds where you just see the back of everybody.
Sucks.
That's why he gets a VIP.
There you go.
All right, folks. Until tomorrow. Hey, what's the score before we get out, Wes?
Oh man, they just went to commercial, so they're not showing it. Hold on. Just put, where's the score? Anyway, here we go. It's 53-52. 7 minutes and 25 seconds left. And a third. Golden State's up 1, 53-52. And just another awful turnover by Boston. Jeez, terrible turnovers.